The Defence Minister Rajnath Singh arrived in Washington, D.C. for a visit aimed at boosting the bilateral ties between U.S. and India, especially the defence partnership. And now India and U.S. has in fact inked a very important military cooperation deal. Also, here's a report on that.
The Defence Minister is on an official 5-day visit to the United States. Kicking off the visit to United States, 2 key documents have been inked in Washington, D.C. Senior defense officials from both the sides concluded the security supplies arrangement and memorandum of agreement regarding the assignment of liaison officers. Addressing members of the Indian diaspora in the United States, the defense minister reiterated that dedication to America as expats should not be questioned.
हम भारतवासी हैं, आप अमेरिका में काम कर रहे हैं, पूरी ईमानदारी से काम करिए। भारत के प्रति निष्ठा रहनी ही चाहिए, लेकिन अमेरिका में यदि काम कर रहे हैं तो अमेरिका के प्रति भी निष्ठा में कहीं पर प्रश्न चिन्ह नहीं लगना चाहिए।
Rajnath Singh is all set to hold talks with his counterpart, US Secretary of Defense Mr. Lloyd Austin, in a bid to further bolster the robust bilateral defense ties. According to reports, Singh is likely to raise the HAL engine delay issue with US officials on this big 5-day visit. The Pentagon also affirmed the strong military-to-military ties between the two nations.
The mill-to-mill relationships between the United States and India are strong. You've seen that cooperation deepen, and not just from a DoD perspective, but from an administration perspective. Our close coordination and working together remains strong. And you saw the secretary, when he visited India, announce some of those deliverables. I'm not going to go through all of that, what he announced then, but it remains strong. And I'm just not going to get ahead of the meeting that's happening tomorrow, but we will have a readout after that meeting.
Rajnath Singh's visit is likely to script a new chapter in United States-India defense cooperation.
It was a bus carrying 40 Indians. A passenger bus with 40 Indians has fallen into the river in Nepal. It was en route Kathmandu. We'll get you more details on that. Stay tuned to Republic TV. Welcome back. Now, U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris formally accepted the Democratic presidential nomination at the DNC in Chicago, and she mentioned the Israel-Hamas war during her speech. She also said that while she is disturbed by the sufferings of the Palestinian people in Gaza, she will continue to back Israel and that it has every right to defend itself. Here's a report.
With respect to the war in Gaza, President Biden and I are working around the clock because now is the time to get a hostage deal and a ceasefire deal done. And let me be clear, I will always stand up for Israel's right to defend itself, and I will always ensure Israel has the ability to defend itself, because the people of Israel must never again face the horror that a terrorist organization called Hamas caused on October 7, including unspeakable sexual violence and the massacre of young people at a music festival. At the same time, what has happened in Gaza over the past 10 months is devastating. So many innocent lives lost. Desperate, hungry people fleeing for safety over and over again. The scale of suffering is heartbreaking.